Hello and welcome back, resellers. If you sell on eBay, Poshmark, or any of the other selling platforms, you're in the right place. We've researched and calculated the percent sell-through rate for over 400 brands of men's clothing selling on eBay. This info will give you an idea of how quick these brands sell overall in every category, including activewear, jeans, coats, shorts, hoodies, and much more. This video will cover brands ranked near the top of the list. Brands with a sell-through rate between 71 and 99% have been labeled as A tier. Don't forget to check out our women's list, ranked A through F, to see which brands made it to the top. To help us decide which clothing brands are worth reselling, we calculated the average percent sell-through rate for all 400 plus men's brands included in our research. As of May 2023, 2.5 million items sold on eBay in the last 90 days, and there were 8.5 million listings. This gives us an average sell-through rate of 30%. The sell-through rate is calculated by dividing the number of solds by the number of current listings. This gives us a snapshot of how many items are selling in a 90-day period. Divide by 3 and you'll find the monthly rate. Other factors that can influence how fast an item will sell are quality of photos, price point, size, and condition. Please note all percent sell-through rates presented in this video are based on 90 days. Isaiah Napoli. Sell-through rate is 71%. The sold price range varies greatly. As you can see, there are a lot of solds at $30 and all the way up to $200 or more. I do see a lot of items selling at $75. Current sold was $28.55 and $5.99 shipping. This is just a basic button-up shirt. And this is a formal menswear. Prada. Sell-through rate is also 71%. Prices range again between $30 all the way up to $250. Current sold was $39 and $5.85 shipping, and this is another button-up shirt. Please be careful with designer names like Prada and Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Those are highly susceptible to knockoffs and fakes, and you do not want to get in trouble with eBay. Kith. Sell-through rate is 73%. Current sold was $44 and $7.95 shipping. This is just a basic large crew neck shirt. And prices vary between $30 and $200 for this brand. A lot of sales at $75 also. True Religion. This is a brand I do sell myself and it does move quickly. Sell-through rate is 73%. Prices range between $10 and $100, but I'm seeing a lot of sales at $30 and $40 here. Current sold was $40 and $16.55 shipping. And this is just a basic bootcut jean. Silver Jeans. Sell-through rate is 74%. Now, this doesn't have a high sold price range. You can see here that most of the sales are for $30 and some for $40, but most of them are going to be pretty low. I found this silver men's jeans distressed bootcut. It's sold at $23.95 and $7.99 shipping. So this may sell quickly, but you're not going to get as much of a profit out of it, so just be aware of that. Kitten. Sell-through rate is 74%. This price range is huge. I don't know why it's so vast. But I'm seeing a peak around the 75 and 100 sales and like 150. So it depends on what you're finding. It goes as low as $30, so people are just selling it at basic prices. And current sold I have is a pinstripe pleated pants. It's sold for $64 and $9.55 shipping. And this is another formal menswear. Fear of God Essentials. Sell-through rate is 77%. Now, Fear of God is its own brand, and Essentials is one of the clothing lines that they produce. And the prices vary greatly, and I would be concerned with counterfeits here. It's much more popular and could be counterfeit. A lot of the sales are around $50, $75, but they go up to $150. A current sold was for a basic hoodie. It sold for $70 and $14 shipping. Ed Hardy. Sell-through rate is 78%. This one is easy to spot. He does a lot of graphic art. You're going to see it on a lot of the clothing. They're all tattoo designs. And price range for solds is pretty good. A lot of them around $30 if you look at this chart here, and $40. But they can go as high as $150 depending if you find a vintage item and something that has a lot of detail and maybe is high quality. I have a current sold here for some swim trunks, and these sold for $29.99 and $5.95 shipping. Brioni. Sell-through rate is 78%. Price range is pretty high. A lot of sales at $75, but then there's some at $40, so it depends on what you're finding. I found a current sold for a basic button-up shirt. This sold for $38.95 and $6.25 shipping. This is another formal menswear clothing line. Mizzen and Main. I know I've seen this brand before. I researched men's casual button-up shirts before, and this came up on the list. This one doesn't have a great price range. It's only selling around like $30 to $40, so that's not great profit, but it sells quickly. Current sold was $40 and $6 shipping for this basic button-up shirt. Balenciaga. Sell-through rate is 78%, and prices vary, but I see a lot of sales on $100 and $150. This is a current sold for a hoodie. It sold at $180 and $12 shipping. And I don't know if there's any bad press right now. I feel like I heard something in the news about this company, so who knows if this will be as popular next year. We'll see. Gucci. Sell-through rate is 78%. And this company has been around for a while, obviously, and they have a lot of designer products out there, and they also have a lot of counterfeits. This is another warning for another designer label. I have a current sold here for $179 for a basic polo shirt. It has the Gucci logo everywhere, but this went to auction with 23 bids. Prices range greatly, so we have as low as $30 and up to $600, but I'm seeing a lot of sales around $150. Marité Francois Gerbeau. Sell-through rate is 79%. Prices range between $30 to about $150. Most of those sales look like they're at $30 or $40, depending on what you're finding. I have a current sold here for some denim shorts, sold for $39.99 and then $10 shipping. Comfort Colors. Now I have an example here for the Salty Dog Cafe. I've actually picked these up before, but there were other destination shirts produced by this company. So this is more of a tourist souvenir kind of product, and you're going to see different locations, different restaurants on these. But I saw that the Salty Dog Cafe was one of the most popular that was being produced by this company. So our current sold here is a sweatshirt that sold for $22 and $7 shipping. And prices are not going to be that high since they are pretty much souvenir items for clothing. A lot of sales around $10, $15, and $20. Bamboo K. And this is a Hawaiian shirt brand. Sell-through rate is 79%. Prices range between $20 to $40. Most of the sales look like they're at $30. And I have a button-up shirt here, a nice coral color with a palm tree. It sold for $25 and $6 shipping. Wallace & Barnes. Sell-through rate is 80%. Prices range between $15 to $100 with a lot of sales around $30 and $40. Current sold was $25 and about $6 shipping. This is another casual button-up shirt with a pattern. Marine Layer. Sell-through rate is 82%. Prices range between $15 to about $50 with a lot of sales between $20 and $30. I have a current sold here for a button-up shirt. This is a striped one, nice colors. It sold for $42 and about $5 shipping. Montclair. Sell-through rate is 83%. Prices for this one vary widely. So we have sales at $30 and we have sales at $700, but a lot of them are at $50 to $100, which is a really good number. I found a polo shirt, extra large, and it sold for $100 and $6 shipping on eBay. Fred Perry. Sell-through rate is 84%. Prices are a little lower, so we have sales at $20, $30, and $40. And then I have a current sold here at $30 for another polo shirt. And this looks pretty similar to the Montclair polo, which is kind of funny, but it's actually a different shirt. It's sold for $29.99 and $6.50 shipping. Up next is Shot. This has a sell-through rate of 85%. I want to say this is a vintage brand, but I'll have to double check. And the prices on this one vary greatly too. I did see a lot of leather jackets, biker bomber jackets, but there were other products out there to sell. Range is so wide, we go up to $700 here, but as low as $30. I'm seeing a lot of sales at about $150, $100. And this jacket actually went to auction and sold for $291 and $15 shipping. True Spec. Sell-through rate is 85%. Sold price range isn't that great. We're getting a lot of sales at $20 to $30, but it does sell quickly. So I have a current sold here for cargo shorts. This one sold for $16.50 and $6 shipping. Now we have Levi's, but this is not any Levi's. This is the silver tab, which some resellers have heard of if they're selling clothes long enough. And the current sold price range is okay. It's $30, $40 to $50, up to $75. And I have a current sold here for some basic baggy fit jeans. And you'll notice a lot of the listings for these will say Y2K because it's a certain style. It's a looser fit. This sold for $49 and $7.99 shipping. Southern Marsh. Sell-through rate was 86%. I don't know why this has such a high sell-through rate when the prices are just so low. So a lot of these sales are at $15 to $30, but apparently people want them. So this is another polo shirt. It's just a basic stripe, blue and red, and it's sold for $28 and $5.60 shipping. Gustin. Sell-through rate is 92%. Sales are fantastic for this one, so price range for solds were between $30 to $150, which is fantastic. So this basic plaid flannel button-up shirt sold for $40 and $5.95 shipping. Paradise Found. This is another Hawaiian shirt brand. Sales are okay, like $20 to $30. A lot of these sales are $30 to $40, which isn't bad. So I have a vintage shirt here. It sold for $22 and $5.65 shipping. Amiri. Sell-through rate is 94%. Now, I've done a video on $100 plus sold jeans on eBay, and this brand did pop up, so I'm not surprised to see it on this list. It looks like most of the sales are between $75 and $150. This pair of jeans went to auction with 3 bids and sold for $139 and $17.40 shipping. Naked and Famous. Sell-through rate is 95%. Sales for this brand are pretty good also. We have a lot of sales at $40, $50, and $75. And my example here is a selvage jean, and it sold for $60 and $10 shipping. Rock and Roll Cowboy Denim. Sell-through rate is 96%. This is another brand with a low price range, only around $20, $30, or $40. I have an example here of some basic relaxed jeans. They sold for $37 and $8.95 shipping. Double RL. I only just recently heard about this version of Ralph Lauren. The sell-through rate is 96%, so if you ever find this, it's definitely something to grab. Price range is pretty good. We do have stuff selling at $30, but I have a lot of sales here. Looks like $100 to $150, and even up to $300. This Western denim jacket sold for $255 and $20 shipping. That's a lot of profit for one item, so if you're ever out thrifting, this is definitely a bolo. Brunello Cucinelli. Sell-through rate is 99%. Sold price range varies widely, but you can see here a lot of the sales are $100, $150, even $200, which is really good. I have a cashmere sweater here, made in Italy, that sold at auction with 23 bids for $112 and $10 shipping. And our final brand is Buck Mason. Sell-through rate was 99%. Sales are okay, between $20 and $50, with a lot of them at $30. And this is a basic hoodie that sold for $42 and $8 shipping. Make sure you check out our women's list and click the notification button so you don't miss the rest of the men's clothing list. We hope you found this information useful. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment letting us know which brands or categories you would like us to research in the future. Thank you for watching!